Thank you for coming to watch. Tonight we peel back the shadowy veil of the night to reveal a creature as enigmatic as it is proficient. The night hunter wolf. This elusive predator, a marvel of evolution, thrives under the cloak of darkness. Its acute senses and stealthy footsteps make it a master of the nocturnal hunt, commanding the dark with unparalleled prowess. But what is it about the night that transforms this creature into such an adept hunter? Now, let's delve deeper into the world of these fascinating creatures. The night falls, and a different realm awakens in the dark woods. As twilight deepens, the dense, sprawling forests and remote wilderness areas come alive with the sound of rustling leaves and distant howls. We are entering the domain of the elusive night hunter wolf, a master of camouflage and stealth. In this hidden world, the dense canopy of towering trees and thick underbrush serve as the perfect backdrop for the night hunter wolf. These environments are not just homes but strategic hunting grounds. Here the wolf uses the natural cover to its advantage, moving silently through the shadows, nearly invisible to its prey. The forest floor, blanketed with fallen leaves and twigs, plays its part in this nightly drama. Every step the wolf takes is calculated, its paws making minimal sound, allowing it to approach unsuspecting animals with remarkable precision. The darkness here isn't an obstacle but an ally. The night hunter wolf's acute senses are fine-tuned for such conditions, with their exceptional night vision and keen sense of smell guiding them through the pitch-black forest. Nearby, a small creek provides a watering hole, drawing various forest dwellers and offering the wolf opportunities to strike. It's here, among the whispering pines and the occasional glow of firefly light, that the wolf orchestrates its survival, thriving in the solitude and serenity of the night. In these shadowy realms, the night hunter wolf reigns supreme. What makes the night hunter wolf such a formidable predator? Let's delve into the fascinating anatomy of this stealthy creature, which is perfectly engineered for the hunt under the cloak of darkness. Firstly, consider the wolf's keen senses. Its eyes, large and luminous, are like nature's own night vision goggles. These remarkable eyes can capture even the faintest glimmers of light, allowing the wolf to see with astonishing clarity in the dark. This visual prowess is complemented by a layer of reflective cells behind the retina, which magnifies incoming light, making the invisible visible. But the wolf's sensory arsenal doesn't stop at sight. Its ears, sharply attuned, can pick up the subtle rustle of leaves from a deer cautiously stepping, perhaps hundreds of feet away. This acute hearing means that even in the densest fog or the darkest night, the night hunter wolf is always alert and oriented. Moving beyond the senses, the wolf's physical build is a testament to its role as a predator. Those powerful legs are not just for show, they enable explosive bursts of speed, essential for catching fleet-footed prey. The agility and endurance of these legs allow wolves to traverse vast stretches of their woodland home without tiring. And then there's the fur. At first glance, it's just a coat keeping the wolf warm, but look deeper. The color and texture of the wolf's fur provide near-perfect camouflage against the forest backdrop. This natural stealth suit blends it into the shadows, making the wolf almost invisible to its unsuspecting prey. Every part of its anatomy, from the tip of its nose to the end of its tail, is shaped by millennia of evolution, honing the wolf into a master of the night. This creature does not merely adapt to the challenges of nocturnal life, it thrives, using its body as a tool finely tuned for hunting and survival. Every part of its anatomy equips it not just to survive, but to dominate. As dusk settles, the real action begins. Under the cloak of night, the forest whispers secrets of survival, and the night hunter wolves prepare for their nocturnal ballet. In the dim light, the pack gathers, their ears perked and noses twitching, decoding the scents carried by the breeze. Each wolf's senses are fine-tuned for the hunt. Eyes that pierce through darkness, ears that catch the faintest rustles, and noses that can track a scent days old. The alpha leads, signaling with subtle body movements, a twitch of the ears, a slight change in direction. These gestures are the language of the wild, as eloquent as any spoken word, guiding the pack silently through the dense underbrush. Their target tonight? Perhaps a deer, unaware of the silent shadows drawing near. The wolves fan out, a strategic spread that has evolved over centuries. Each member knows their role. The younger, swifter wolves flank the prey, herding it towards the hidden elders, the experienced warriors of the pack who wait for the perfect moment to strike. Suddenly, a rustle, a quick sprint, and the dance of predator and prey unfolds. It's not merely a chase, It's a choreographed performance honed by natural selection. The wolf's movements are both beautiful and brutal, a paradox of nature. Communication is key. A low growl, barely audible, signals a change in strategy. A bark, sharp and urgent, marks the culmination of their efforts. It's teamwork in its most primal form, each wolf attuned to the other's presence and role. As the hunt draws to a close, whether successful or not, the pack regroups. They share more than just a meal. They share a bond, a connection that sustains them beyond the nourishment of their prey. The thrill of the chase is not just about food, it's the pulse of their wild world. Is the lone wolf really as solitary as the tales tell? The image of a lone wolf wandering the wilderness, independent and isolated, has permeated folklore and captured imaginations. But how much of this portrayal is fact, and how much is fiction? Let's unravel some myths. Contrary to popular belief, wolves are inherently social creatures. They thrive in packs, which are complex social structures that include breeding pairs and their offspring. These packs are not just survival mechanisms but intricate networks of relationships where wolves communicate, collaborate on hunts and care for each other's young. So why the myth of the lone wolf? Occasionally a wolf may be seen wandering alone. These are typically young wolves in search of new territory or mates, or older wolves that have been ousted from their pack. Their solitude is usually temporary, a transition between familial ties. Interestingly, these lone wolves, while they may roam solo for a time, still show signs of seeking connection. Research has revealed that lone wolves often howl to communicate with other wolves, possibly in attempts to find a new pack or a mate. They are not the stoic, silent figures of legend, but rather are actively seeking out the companionship they are wired to need. Even in the shadows, connections form the fabric of their existence. The reality is, whether in a bustling pack or a solitary journey, the life of a wolf is intertwined with the presence of others, dispelling the myth of the lone wolf as a permanent outcast. Surviving the night is one thing, surviving in the modern world is another. As twilight deepens into the velvet of night, the night hunter wolf prepares for its nocturnal symphony. Yet its existence is constantly threatened not by natural predators, but by the encroaching hands of human development. Habitat loss is a grim reality for these majestic creatures. As forests dwindle and become fragmented landscapes, the wolves' hunting grounds shrink, and their migratory paths are disrupted. Human settlements expand, roads carve through the heart of ancient woodlands, and the wilderness that once was a sanctuary for the wolf becomes a patchwork of peril. But the tale does not end here in despair. Conservation efforts have been mobilizing to turn the tide in favor of these night hunters. Wildlife corridors are being established to connect fragmented habitats, allowing wolves and other wildlife to roam more freely and safely. Legal protections are put in place, aiming to shield these wolves from the most severe human threats. Understanding is also key to coexistence. Through educational programs and community outreach, people are learning about the vital role these wolves play in the ecosystem. They are not villains of folk tales but essential players in nature's intricate web. By fostering respect and appreciation, communities are learning to live alongside these creatures, rather than in opposition. Every creature has its place on this earth, and for the night hunter wolf, the fight for survival continues. Our journey into the night draws to a close. As we've ventured through the shadow-drenched forests, we've uncovered the enigmatic life of the night hunter wolf. This majestic creature, a master of the dark, plays a pivotal role in maintaining the delicate balance of its ecosystem. From the silent whispers of the dark woods, their home, to the intricate details of their anatomy designed for stealth and strength, these wolves embody the spirit of the night. We observe their nightly rituals, the strategic hunt that demonstrates their prowess, and the deep-rooted myths that surround their solitary figures, revealing the truth about their social behaviors and debunking long-held misconceptions. In our dialogue on conservation, it's clear, coexistence is not just possible, it's necessary. The preservation of these night hunters is crucial for the health of our planet. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the shadowy world of the night hunter wolf, make sure to follow our channel, hit like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay wild and keep exploring with us.